Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of these hauntingly good TMNT collections. Hopefully that part 1 didn't leave you with too many nightmares. We've got some amazing collections from some great collectors to take a look at today. On today's show we've got Turtle Power, we've got Shell Shed 1985, and Javi TMNT. I know they've got some stuff in their collections that you've never seen before. So why don't you hang out with us and let's go ahead and check out these collections.
What's up YouTube? My name is Evan. I'm also known as Turtle Power on Instagram. This is my collection. Let's talk about it. So I've been hardcore collecting since 2017 when I moved to New York City. I immediately got some 10 backs. That was the first thing any collector has to get, but after that, shit went wild. So let's start out by popping into the Grail shelf and looking at the #1 Grail, 88 First Shot Raph. One of only two. The other one that I know of is possessed by Steve Varner, the guy who sculpted it. Moving on to my shredder focus, we got some cans and we got the Chef Boyardee shredder. This isn't the most rare figure that I have, but I certainly do love the idea behind the shredder. And then here we are with Euro Shredder himself, the purple. He's a reseal, but he is on card, and panning out to my Ooze collection and a Euro Razar. I really love Ooze. I got really into the variants. There's a whole bunch of variants from the Retro Mutagen, the German to the Italian. We got 3 US versions. There's the first version right there with the trash can lid. And as we focus on the Mac Play is from Mexico, and then below those, of course, the foot oozes. Jumping down to the bottom shelf, we're gonna go straight into the Toy Fair watch. And off to the right is the movie coin, a Fugitoid #1, and my 5th anniversary collector turtle, which is number 0000. I love Ninja Turtle video games. We got Turtles in Time, Turtles 1, and Fighters back there in the back. Love these video games. Happy to have them graded in my collection. Another part of my focus is print material. Top right there is a proof card from a 10-back Hero Turtle. Off to the right is a page out of the style guide, which is the original TMNT logo style guide that they gave to companies to use when they printed their turtle stuff. Now, most of my collection is on card or sealed in box, but I do have a couple lines loose. I do appreciate them very much, and of course, the 88 10-back soft heads were my favorite as a kid, and actually the Raph and the Mikey that you see here are my childhood figures. Popping back over, I actually have an interesting Euro focus. We have a Tortoise Ninja French card, Super Shredder right there, the only one I know of, and then behind that, Chrome Dome on a Hero card. I do have a few conventional grails like Undercover Donnie, but we move into unconventional grails like the pop-up No Hat Ace Duck, the No Starburst Metalhead, and back to the Euro focus real quick is the Toka on card. That's a reseal that I did. My collection has 2 other focuses, Shredder and Donnie, very specifically. These are my Shredders just kind of stacked up here, all the different card variants. These are my Donatellos stacked up. So we have Euro, blah, 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 blah. But the biggest thing that I enjoy the most of these card variants are the Takara Turtles. These are Japanese 10-backs. The first one that you saw had sticker on the back. I think that was the first version. This one right here and this entire Brothers set, they have the Japanese printed on the card itself, which is super cool. There's a little catalog behind the figures, and that is unique to the Japanese run. But you do not see these. There are maybe less than 10 sets. Well, no, there are maybe around 10 sets of all of these figures out there in the wild right now. And I happen to have one of them, thankfully. It was a very, very good hunt. Back to kind of the non-conventional grails, I've been picking up Toy Fair catalogs. This is the stuff that toy companies got as they went to the fairs. That 1988 one I got from Scott Hensey from Anacliff Studios. He mainly sculpted the bad guys in the original vintage line. I have a shelf full of Donatellos and a whole bunch of random TMNT paraphernalia. We have almost every variant of Donnie at least cool modern variants, I think, of Donnie. And then I have these really cool ceramic turtles that I found on Instagram. There's a guy who makes them. He's really outstanding. You can find them on Etsy. The knitted versions were made by my mother-in-law, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed my collection.
Whew! Now that was a video submission. Turtle Power, thank you so much for allowing us to check out that amazing collection. Those Japanese MOCs and that first shot, absolutely love seeing that kind of stuff. If you guys aren't following Turtle Power, go ahead and give him a follow on Instagram. He's got some really cool stuff on there. But up next, we've got Matt Walton with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle picks, and he's working on something pretty special. So let's go ahead and check in with him and see what he's got going on.
Hey, my name is Matt McCulley, and I am a Ninja Turtle collector, but really didn't start collecting outside of a few here and there until 2 years ago. That being the case, I don't really have a large collection, but most people are attracted to the way that I have it set up, which, because I don't have a large collection, I can set it up this way, but I'm currently running out of room, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next or what the next iteration of this setup will be. It's gone through, I think, 4 iterations now, so I'm at max capacity, and I'm kind of freaking out. My goal is to collect all the Leos from 88 to 97. I think I've got 34, 35 of them. I just picked up the 5th anniversary Leo the other day. Check that one off the list. I kind of still want it in box. There's some that I really want in box or on card, and some that I don't mind. I picked up this Metal Mutant Samurai, whatever you call it, in Detroit. I really didn't think I was ever gonna find it outside of the box. It was really hard to find the pieces. It was really hard to find one complete, and I just happened to see it hanging in a store called Nerd Out in Detroit, and was pretty excited about it. I mean, my favorite definitely is Sewer Samurai. That one just has a special place in my heart for some reason. I just picked up the new Super 7 after waiting a year and a half for it, and then I've got this amazing custom art piece I got at the Retro Toy Con here in Greenville last year, and I'm just always looking for anything to do with Sewer Samurai. I've got the pin from Warrior Pins, and then I'm currently looking for some more custom art based around Sewer Samurai. Here's the little makeshift studio I've got set up for the photos I take on Instagram. Currently working on some photos of pins that were sent to me by Warrior Pins. You know, it started with me just collecting Leonardo's from 88 to 97, and then soon I started collecting the ones from the 2012 series, as well as the new NECA ones I really like, and I really am a big fan of Loyal Subjects, and most of the new stuff out there. I've also, just like any collector, it expands, and now I'm trying to complete certain waves, just ones that I really like. I don't really feel the need to collect and have everything. Some things I do have that I hold dear is I have the van, I have the blimp, I have the foot cruiser, all from childhood. Those are really cool. They're all complete. The foot cruiser is complete except for one headlight that I cannot find anywhere online. Outside of my collection, I'm also currently shooting a documentary on Ninja Turtle collectors. I've been filming for about a year and a half now with some of the best collectors in the country. I've still got a couple more people to check off the list, but you can see a small sort of trailer for it on my Instagram, but expect a new, better trailer for it soon, and then the complete documentary next year.
Matt, fantastic collection displayed very, very nicely. I'm sure we all can appreciate that. That documentary looks like it's going to be amazing. Can't wait for that, and hopefully, I'm on the list to be interviewed next to be in it. But thank you again. Go ahead and check him out on Instagram. Give him a follow. And up next, we've got Shellshed 1985 with a pretty cool collection. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Hi, this is Manuel, and I'm gonna show y'all a quick preview of my vintage Ninja Turtle collection. I'm known on Instagram as Shellshed1985. So, mural I painted on the door to give it a sewer entrance type. Me with the pipe, rats, couple of paintings I painted. One of my NECA figures. Random vehicles. Bought this place at just the purpose, just to display the NECA figure.
Hey,
1980s figures, early 90s. Giant Ninja Turtles. The 2003 series, the Michael Bay plushies. 80s Giants. Movie Giants. My first Ninja Turtle. Two Technodromes complete. To replace it, 1 of 3. This is a Spawn Alley playset. Jim Lee Ninja Turtles, Next Mutation. What my collection looked like before I purchased the shed. Movie Ninja Turtles. Mini Ninja Turtles. Some miscellaneous things. I just hate that I don't have the proper space to display everything. A Valentine's Day box I did for my son years ago. Collector cases. Vintage backpacks. Rock'em Sock'em. Real beautiful drawing a friend of mine did for me years ago. Bought this playset to display all my villains, vintage villains. Baxter Stockman I did. Michael Bay figures. I was actually looking forward to part 3. Some Halloween costumes I put on my 3-4 foot Ninja Turtles. Another sewer playset. So here's mainly my vehicles. Missing the tractor from Farmer Don. I know I'll be getting it eventually. Wood cutouts I've done. Giant Bandito Mite. Along with the Universal Monsters. I just really don't have anywhere to display them, but I did all 4 from the first wave. Giant Ninja Turtles. Sleeping bags. Just don't have anywhere to display them, along with shirts. Vintage curtains. There's a custom-made piñata I got made from Shredder. It was a must-have for me. That's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and it's been truly a blessing being able to own all this.
You're right about that, Manuel, and thank you for that video submission. That shell shed is so cool, and all those little cutouts just add to it, and it just looks amazing. Thank you again. If you guys aren't following him, check him out on Instagram, give him a follow, and let's go ahead and get to Javi Tmnt.
Hi, I'm Javi Tmnt. I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, and I've been collecting TNT since 6 years ago. In my collection you can find toys from my childhood and from cartoons we used to have from final 80s and early 90s, mostly Dinosaurs, Silverhawks, Thundercats, Motu, and some mecha ones like Robotech, Mazinger Z, and Voltron mostly. Talking about TMT, I started my collection with 10 bags. Half of my collection is made of 10 bags, and the carded ones is the most precious part of my collection. And then I started going to some other newer waves and some carded ones. Also have a good collection of vehicles where you can find like Technodrome. I can find boxes from the Mutant Module, the Party Wagon, the Channel 6, and Knucklehead, and mostly vehicles from the first waves. The grails in my collection are the Metal Mutants from the Japanese version of Michelangelo, Forgotten Sewers, Gatekeeper, Rocksteady, Invisible Man from the Universal Monster series, the second wave, some NES games, Manhattan Project with instruction and its original box, some Mexican boxes like MacPlay here in Mexico, Italian ones, Uzi, and original records in Spanish.
All right, Javi, let's get to that collection. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, first of all, right off the rip, You got all these figures standing up, no stands. Impossible. I wouldn't even begin to have the patience. But man, we got a Warrior Rocksteady back here. That Invisible Mikey. We got Yellow Belly Slash. We got that Warrior Foot Soldier. Those things are getting big right now. Okay, I kind of just figured out the pattern here. All the Raphaels together, a couple splinters there. Obviously, we got some bad guys. Ooh, look at them Dr. L's. A couple foots. Got some Rocksteadies over here. Ooh, look at that Warrior Michelangelo. I still need to get one of those. Ooh, looky what we got here. We got them 10 backs. All encased. Looking fabuloso. Ooh, that mutant module. That is definitely one of my favorite vehicles. A Channel 6 news van. That's a rare boy right there. Ooh, that Target exclusive 4-pack. I definitely want that. I just can't ever find one in good condition. That one looked pretty good. I saw that record back there. All right, Javi, but when you're out there, what are the TMNT grails that you're hunting for?
Grails in the hunt. The wish list would start with Raph, Mutant from the Universal Monsters second wave. The second one, it would be the Winged Warriors, Dawn and Leo. Very good looking figures, like gargoyles from the cartoons from the early 90s. Third, it would be a complete metalhead warrior Michelangelo with all his blue stuff. It would complete my wish list right now. Thank you.
Great collection, Javi TMNT. Excellent selections on those Holy Grails. That collection was displayed very nicely. If you guys aren't following Javi TMNT, go ahead and give him a follow on Instagram. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of Hauntingly Good TMNT collections. I know I did. We saw some really, really cool stuff today. And if you guys enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. YouTube will go ahead and notify you next time I drop my next video. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Later.